What's good with y'all, man? Jay Benz Light here. Just coming at y'all with another video, man. So, let's get into it. So, something I was thinking about when I was driving to the gym, as I'm driving to the gym, it's just about life purpose and the gifts that you're given. You know what I mean? And so, this is what I mean by this. So, I was thinking about it, and everything is part of the all, right? Like, there's the all-encompassing energy, the all that can't be described with just words, with just language. There's the all, which can't be described with just language, right? And let's look at it as a huge light. Let's look at the all that is just this huge light, and everything that is in the world is just one piece of that light. Just one piece of that light, except just manifested into a different form than the other one. For example, a tree and a building on the outside, and on a physical level, on a physical level or whatever, on a cellular level, they're different. They're very different. They're made of different materials, right? A tree and a building, whatever. But on a spiritual level, and in terms of when you're just thinking about on a spiritual level and just the all in all, like all that is, everything, that tree and that building are one and the same. They're made up of the same encompassing energy that makes up literally everything else. And now let's apply that same thinking to us humans as people. So as people, we're all manifested into this world. We come through our mother, right? And as people, we look at each other and we see clear, distinct differences. For example, I'm melanated, and there's some people. I'm melanated. I got curly hair. I don't know. I got type something hair, whatever, right? And I have black people's hair. I have melanated people's hair, whatever. And some people, there's white people or whatever, right? And they got straight hair, for example. Now, when you look at me, you compare me to a white person, right? And on a genealogical level, on a cellular level, historically, all that. On a spiritual level, we're different, yes. But in terms of the very highest level, when it comes to the spiritual, me and that white person are one and the same, because we all come from the same all-encompassing energy, the primal waters or whatever, right? We're just simply manifested into different forms, right? So now with this thinking, we're all manifested into different forms, and we're all manifested for some reason. There's some reason as to why you were manifested into this world. There's some reason as to why I was manifested into this world. There's some reason as for why everything was manifested into the world. Because when you look at the world, you look at everything, you see that there is an order to everything and anything that is. There's an order to everything and anything that is. For example, hold up. Put the phone right here. All right. So for example, right? The trees, they breathe out carbon dioxide. They breathe out oxygen, and they breathe in carbon dioxide as their life force, right? And we breathe out our carbon dioxide to give to the tree, and the trees give us their oxygen. We breathe in oxygen. So that's just one small example, right? Of the order that is in the world, the order that is in the universe. There is this order that something or someone had to intellectually think about and intellectually plan out and create and put into action, put into the world. Some kind of intellectual being, person, whatever it could be, had to first think about all that is. Think about everything that is. Think that know that we were gonna be here. Know that us humans are gonna be here, and then know that lions were gonna be here. Know that squirrels gonna be here. Dogs, cats, fucking birds, fish, nigga, everything. They knew. That thing knew that all these things were gonna be here. That thing that created us and created everything that is knew everything was in creation, right? So because of that, that means that we are here for a specific reason. Each and everybody here is here for a specific reason. There is a reason for each and everybody on this planet being here. Each and everybody, each human, each lion, tiger, bear, there is a reason for them being here on this planet right now. There is a reason for it. And now, because of that, that reason, you can look at that reason for you being here as your purpose or whatever, right? Because you are the light. You are a piece of that light, which comes from the all-encompassing light, right? And the thing is about it is that some people go through life and it's hard for them to find their reason for living. It's hard for them to find that purpose that they have. But the thing is that I find, at least in my own life and when looking at other people's lives from my own observation, is that you are constantly being guided towards what your reason for living or what your purpose is. Because your purpose, simply, you're living in it. You're swimming in your purpose. It's like that saying where one fish said to the other fish, "Oh, I'm looking for the ocean. I'm looking for the ocean." And then the other fish, the elder fish, says to the younger fish, he says, "Are you looking for the ocean? You're in the ocean, right?" And the younger fish says, "Oh no, I'm not in the ocean. This is just water. I'm looking for the ocean, but this is just water," right? So you're always swimming in your purpose. And this is what I mean by this. This is what I mean. Let me further elaborate. We all come with these gifts when we're born. We come into this world, and you come into this world as a unique being, a unique person into your own self. You are your own person, your own unique person, right? Nobody is the same as anybody else. We are all different in our own ways. We are all our own individuals. You know what I'm saying? For example, talking about myself. I know that one of my gifts is I have a gift for eyesight. I'm not talking about my two eyes. I'm talking about my third eye. I'm talking about my ability to see. My ability to see is my gift that I was given, I've always had for as long as I can remember. And I know this because everybody in my family has always told me that even since I was a baby, since I was an infant, that I always was very observant. So for example, I remember my grandmother would tell me that as a baby, bruh, like there'd be stuff going on around me or whatever, or somebody would be talking, or something interesting, I guess, to me would be happening around me, and I would be staring at it with such great attention. Like my eyes would be locked onto it, not making a sound, not doing nothing, just simply just giving that thing my full attention, just extreme observance into whatever that thing that caught my attention so much, right? So yeah, and I see that has always been my gift. And I see that because throughout my life, I've always been a type of individual where I've never liked school. Like I've never liked school. Like me in a classroom do not mix, bruh. Like me in a classroom, me sitting down for 8 hours out the day and being forced to freaking listen to a teacher and being forced to be quiet and having to raise my hand for shit and having to and all that, nah. That's not me, bruh. When it comes, school and me do not mix. You feel me? I'm a person that loves learning. I love to learn. I love knowledge. I love knowledge. I love learning, bruh. I'm constantly learning, always reading, always watching lectures, always watching interviews, always learning, absorbing information. But school has never been something that resonated with me. And as a child, I acted out in school. I acted out. I was a bad kid. I was a bad kid. I got kicked out of after school like 2, 3 times. Like, I was a bad kid, bro. Cause I was never the type of kid to sit down and just be quiet and do what I was told. I was always a kid that wanted to just do what I wanted to do. I've always been that way. And also on top of that, I've always had this aversion to religion. I remember my first recallable memory of, I remember I was with my mother and my grandmother. And I remember my grandma, I think I was like 7 years old, bro. I remember my grandma said, she didn't say it to me, she said it to my mom. She said, oh, we need to put him into religion class. We need to put him in religion class soon or whatever. And I remember when I heard that, I don't know why, because at this point I'm 7 years old, bro. So I have no idea what religion even is. I have no concept of religion. That's the first time I've probably even heard the word. So like, something within me, in my heart, just did not feel right when I heard that, you know? And as I grew up, I went through the motions, you know what I'm saying? As a little kid, I was just doing what I had to do, you know what I mean? Like, all I knew, I grew up religious, whatever, and all that. But then as I grew older and older and older, I found myself stirring away from religion, getting away from that. But the thing is about it is that I'm still, like, from being a child all the way to my teenage years, I was always surrounded by it. It's like, you know what I mean? So I kind of, it came to a point where I didn't even look at myself as religious. I was still going to church because I was forced to. I'm going to church. I'm doing prayers and whatever and all that, because I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. I'm do, like, you know what I mean, and all that. And I say all that to say this. I say all that just to say, I've always had this gift for observation. I've always been able to see through. I've always been able to just see through, just like, I don't know, just see through the BS, see through things, see through people too. Like, I don't have a lot of friends. You feel me? I've never been a person to have hundreds of friends, like a bunch of friends and all that. Like, I've always been able to just see through people, see through things, see through events, see through circumstances, situations, and whatnot. See things. I've always been able to just see. You feel me? And now that I'm older, I see that my own purpose, it took me a minute to get to this point, but my own purpose, or at least what I believe my purpose to be, I believe that my purpose is to enlighten the consciousness of people. I believe that my purpose is to enlighten the consciousness and raise the consciousness of individuals in the world. You feel me? I believe that my purpose is to help people become better, help people to discover who they truly are as individuals and whatnot. I believe my purpose is to get people to understand that they have great potential within them, and that they can do what they can you can be happy. You can survive. It's possible to survive and make a living or whatever, and also be happy and be in a state of bliss, simply by living by your truth, by your purpose, regardless of what the people around you say. Because I know in my own life, from my own personal experience, that the people that what's critical in your life when it comes to this is that the people in your life that are around you constantly, whether that be family, friends, or whatever, they have a strong impact on who you are as a person, especially growing up, especially from your younger years all the way up into adulthood and whatnot. They have a very strong impact on who you are as a person. And some people succumb and give in to simply the wants and needs and the image of other people that those other people put onto them, whether that be their family, their friends, their teachers, whatever, and all that. You feel me? And that's where you get clones. That's where you get people that's copying. Like, that's where you get people that just look like some clones. Like, that's why you see people in one area, they all in school or something, they all dressing the same. You see a group of friends and these niggas all look the same. These niggas all dressing the same and whatnot. Like, you feel me? It's you even inadvertently sometimes just succumbing to just succumbing to that perception, that image that you believe is the right image. But you must understand that who you are as a person is mental. It's mental. Everything that you are, your truth, everything that you are, who you truly are, is in here. It is you. It is within you as a person. And it constantly shines through you all the time. All the time does it shine through you. All the time. Who you truly are as a person shines through you all the time. When you're alone by yourself and there's nobody else around you, there's nobody judging you and nothing like that, and you doing what you truly want to do, you're doing what truly makes you happy, but then, and what truly makes you happy, truly makes you feel good, but then you get around other people and you go back to that other version of yourself. You go back to being the inauthentic version of yourself because you're trying to fit back in, or you're trying to assimilate back in, or you're trying to just be, you're trying to just simply be something that you believe is acceptable to the outside world, or something that isn't you or whatever. When you do this, when you do this, I understand that when you do this, you do it because you truly feel as if being the authentic version of you is somehow not the way to go, or something like that, simply because of the programming and the perceptions and the thoughts and actions of others and whatever that have been placed onto you and placed into you, which is the most important. Placed into you, placed into your mind, placed into your mind space. It's very important not to let your mind be poisoned. Do not allow your mind to be poisoned by the poisonous words, thoughts, and actions of other people. Whether they be your family, friends, or whoever they are, whether it be your own mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, whoever it is very important not to allow yourself to be poisoned and to be 100% and authentically you all the time. You feel me? Now yes, obviously use discernment. There's times when like, for example, like if you living somewhere and you have no other means of survival, and you being this inauthentic version of yourself is the only way for you to survive in the moment or whatever, then like use discernment, yes, but also at the same time, you must stay conscious. You must stay conscious of who the fuck you truly are as a person. Because who you truly are as a person, that is your purpose, bro. That is your purpose. Who the fuck you truly are as a person, that is your life's purpose right there. Your life's purpose is to live authentically and truly through yourself, and to express that true, authentic you to other people, to other things, to other circumstances or situations, to other people who are in this planet as well. Your purpose is to one, not only find the light within yourself, not only find the light that is within yourself, not only find that light, see that there's a light, not only to know that there's a light within you, that is you, not only to know that there's a light within you, but to identify that light, find that light, live through that light. And once you're 100% comfortable with living through that light, and you find the courage to shine that light, even when others are trying to dim that light within you, you express that light. Now you can express that light and share that light with other people. When you can find that light within yourself, you see that light. You see that light. You identify that light. And when other people come at you, say you want to be an artist. Say you want to be an artist. Say you naturally what you love to do, you can do. Bruh, you could love this shit. You love it. Without this, you're not you without this. Say you paint, right? If you're an artist, you paint. And you love painting, and you're great at what you do too. You love to paint, and that's just what you do. You love to paint. But then you got people around you telling you that you shouldn't be painting. You should be getting a job. You shouldn't be painting. You should be getting a job, and then put that painting shit to the side. Put that painting shit to the side. That's your side shit. Your main shit should be this job, this career, this bullshit that's just you. This bullshit that's just gonna put some food in your stomach. That's just gonna put some food in your stomach, but you're sacrificing your soul. You feel me? Like when you're able to be in that situation where it's people telling you, fuck that painting shit, you need to get a job, my nigga. Like, that painting shit, that ain't going nowhere, bruh. You ain't going nowhere with that shit. You need to put that shit away, bruh. Like, you bugging the fuck out, bruh. When you're able to be in that situation and say, nah, I love to paint, and I'm either going to become successful and achieve my dreams at this painting shit, or I'm gonna fucking die, bruh. Or be willing, bruh. I mean, that it may sound extreme to you, but that's how I feel about shit, bruh. The way I feel about things is I'm gonna achieve my purpose. I'm gonna achieve my goals. And I'm gonna live fully in my authentic self. And me selling out to a job, or me selling out to something that I know my soul does not want to do, simply because other people are putting their insecurities onto me and telling me that this is the way. I'd rather live through my purpose and achieve my goals and whatnot through my purpose, through my authentic self, than to sell my soul for a couple dollars. Fuck that, nigga. I'd rather live through my purpose and be my authentic self or die trying, bruh. That's really how I feel, bruh. Nigga, because I know death ain't a real thing, bruh. I know death ain't real. That's a whole topic for another video, but death ain't real, bruh. Death is just a made up concept by these fucking European niggas. That's a whole nother video for another day. But freaking, I'm just saying, bruh. I'd rather live through my authentic, fully authentic, true self and die trying, nigga, than to sell my soul for a couple dollars. Fuck that, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. That ass. But But yeah, man. So I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video. I just freaking turned the camera on and just started talking. Well, just expressing what I was thinking about on my way to the gym, my thoughts. But I'm Jay Benz the Light, man. And my final message for you through this video, is to truly be authentic to yourself, man, and to shine your light. Identify that light within you. Live through it. And shine that light regardless of what other people may think, regardless of what other people say about you, what other people think about you. Shine that fucking light that's within you. Shine that light, shine it bright. Because the people that's not for you, they gonna see you shining bright. And the people that's not for you, who dim their light because of darkness that's within them, who allow the darkness within them to dim their own light, they gonna see you shining too bright. And they're not gonna be around you because they gonna look at you and they gonna be fucking blinded by your light, bruh. You need to find other people. You need to find people, bruh. The people that's truly for you is those people who's shining just as bright as you, or maybe even shining brighter. But hey, bruh, it's gonna be people, or it might just be people that bruh, just know the people that's truly for you, they will come to you, bruh. They'll be attracted to the light that you give off. They'll be attracted to your light, bruh. To your light. You feel me? But I'm Jay Benz, the light, and I'm out, bruh. Be better than yesterday, gang.